name is Dr. Varshne. I'm a geriatric psychiatrist. I have been practicing for the last 20 years. We developed this app, AlzhaTV Family Friends, to help the loved ones who are at nursing home, assisted living facility, or the ones that are living at home by themselves. This AlzhaTV Family Friend app, it will connect the loved one to their family, their children, grandchildren, friends.
Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Albert Einstein. My mom is 88. She has many ailments. She has macular degeneration. She is hard of hearing. She has a walker. She has a wheelchair. She really requires 24-hour medical attention. AlzhaTV helps to connect the outside world to the patient. Friends and family are able to send videos to her through the manager's phone. Through the phone, then, it goes directly to the cloud, from the cloud to the Fire Stick. Therefore, it's not taking up memory on your phone. She's able to watch this at any time she feels the need or when she's depressed. And the expressions on her face, the way it changes, is just incredible. You can tell she's made that connection, and you can see the love on her face as she recognizes the faces. The AlzhaTV also is cognitive and socially stimulating. And through that, you're able to, once you turn it on, that stimulation is there. Emotions are the gatekeeper to the brain. The elderly still need brain stimulation at all times. She is hard of hearing, but to accommodate that, we turn it up louder. Therefore, she can hear it. AlzhaTV creates positive memories, therefore increasing the positiveness of the patient and the way that they're feeling. And again, the looks on their faces changes, and you see the positive effect. My family ranged from Georgia to Florida to Kentucky. There are 30 of us. And my mom is a big family person, loves to be with her family. I do recommend AlzhaTV. It is positive. It does help the patients. It brings about positive feelings, but it's well worth the time and effort to do it. The developers of this application are always willing to help you. There's a support page on the AlzhaTV, and you have other users to rely on. So it is definitely worth your time to be able to see the positive effect that it has. Now, I have listed some YouTube videos you might like to view. Science is ever changing, and more is being done with Alzheimer's and dementia. And it's amazing what we can do and what's being done to stimulate the brain.
My husband was in a motorcycle accident where he suffered a traumatic brain injury and multiple traumas, and he was hospitalized for about 31 days before he was released to a nursing rehab, where the doctor introduced the Alza app program, and it was just phenomenal. He responded to it well, and it helped calm him. We have a son that lives in Kansas, and he's able to send daily apps through the AlzhaTV, and he recognizes him and calls him by his name when we're talking to him in the same way. It helps me in the fact that some days I can't get over there, and I feel very, very compelled to feel guilty and stressed out because I'm not there with him, and the CNAs and the different nursing staff are able to program it and bring it up for him. The AlzhaTV app is phenomenal. It's user-friendly. It enables friends and family that are far away. I would recommend it to family members, friends, even rehab therapists, where they could get it in and they would be online, to where they could do the AlzhaTV app of the person's daily rehab program, to where they could watch it and be, see their progress.
We used to live in Florida, and so we'll go in and say hello to her. Christine goes and talks to her every other day, and she's always thinking that we're going back to Florida. Even though we tell her over and over and over we live in Atlanta, she still thinks we live in Florida and that we're traveling back and forth just to see her. The doctor introduced us to it, asked us to use it. And she went in and set it all up for us. And then we got the app on our phone and started to do some videos. And she seemed to enjoy them. But then she got confused and thought she was like a camera in our house. And she would think that she's going to watch us all day long, what we do in the house. And that's not true, but we made a few videos and put them on there. And she seemed to enjoy it. If you know how to use any apps at all, you should get it. For your loved one, it's a great tool to try and keep their mind up to date. Why someone else hasn't come up with it, but of course with the modern technology it wouldn't have been available. But now it is, and you can do just about anything you want. You can say anything you want. You can tell them you love them and let them see you and be a part of your life during the day when you can't be there. They can be in front of her and she can see them right on TV. And it's just like oh, yeah, I remember her. Oh, haven't seen her in a while. They just, because it's terrible, even people that don't know what they're doing can do it. You don't have to be a technological person to take your phone and take a picture of yourself, because that's all you're doing basically. And you just, you can just sit in a chair and sit there and make a little video for them and send it off, and it goes right to their TV. At my age, the modern things were not there that we have today. Get it. If you love your parent or whoever that has this disease, you need this app. It's a wonderful thing. You need to have it. AlzhaTV is beautiful. One finger, you talk to everyone. Very simple, very good. Get it.
My sister had a stroke, and she was totally incapacitated, and she was in a nursing home in Birmingham, Alabama, for about 3 months. It was very difficult because she went from being a person that was vibrant and could do everything for herself to a person that was totally dependent on everyone else to do things for her. She couldn't use her hand nor feet, but she was very alert, so it was hard for her and hard for us, to see her like that. And in the facility, they didn't have anything for her to do, so she was at a point that all we could do for her was be there, and she could watch TV. So they called her physician, and she was being treated for depression. And I was really ecstatic when I found out about this app. Didn't know too much about it, but once I saw how it worked, it was really great for her. It gave her an opportunity to see her grandchildren, and they send videos in, and to just know that it was other people other than, myself, and 2 other sons that were coming to the nursing home. But just I could watch her as she watched the app, watched the pictures of her kids and her grandchildren on the app. The AlzhaTV app was good for my sister because the times that I could not be there. Well, the AlzhaTV app gave me some reassurance that she was doing something other than, you know, maybe looking at the walls. The AlzhaTV app was available. It was very reassuring to me. Well, I thought it was going to be very hard, but actually it was very easy to use, and I showed the nurses how to use it. So it was very user-friendly. Well, being in the nursing field for 30 years, and most of my experience was in a nursing home, so I think that would be something that's very beneficial to patients as well as family members. That's what's so great about the AlzhaTV app, is because she didn't have anything to do. Once it was on, it was just running, and it was really a help to her. So I would recommend the AlzhaTV app, and I've been telling everyone about it. And it's so many things that you could, videos you could upload, birthday parties, family reunions, everything that your family member could not do, you know, they could see you doing it, and I think they would get a lot of joy from that.
I think AlzhaTV app is a wonderful app because it helps us to make videos and then let the patient and the family members to see each other in those videos of the Alza app. And personally, it has helped, AlzhaTV has helped me and my husband, and even my family who are in distant. They make videos in AlzhaTV and send it over, and we watch it and we enjoy it very much. You know, I think AlzhaTV app is a wonderful tool, you know, for 30 seconds, 50 seconds. It doesn't have to be long film, just a short, and then they watch. It helps tremendously. My husband has said, I say, who is that in the video? He tells their names, like their grandchildren names and their family members' names. That helps the memory tremendously. I have seen it with my own eyes at my husband. He becomes focused and he goes forward and tries to look at those and recognize them. It definitely has helped to relax, not to be so agitated.
I think AlzhaTV app is incredible. It is wonderful for loved one. It's good for family members. Family members don't feel as guilty because they're not there with their loved one 24/7. So the loved one who is away from family doesn't feel abandoned. It keeps them in contact with everything what's happening in the outside world. That brings a lot of happiness. End up using a lot less amount of medications to help some of their symptoms of depression, anxiety, agitation, or confusion.